what I wanted to say, a podcast question of the week. This is kind of unrelated to what we were talking about, but my brother brought something up today. I thought it was funny. He was writing today on Twitter about somebody asked him, "What's the biggest waste of money in terms of a video game?" Because this is a gaming podcast, obviously by the subject matter we've been covering tonight. This is a game show.
Yeah, we've been talking all about games.
One of the things he was asked was, what's the game that you wasted your money on more than any other? Like, you immediately was like, oh, why did I spend the full amount on this? And he said Sonic Spinball. And I agree with him. I remember being, how old was he and how old was I? I don't know. I must have been 9 or 10. I don't know. But point is, it was hard for us to get a game, and we saved up, and we heard that there was a new Sonic game coming out, and we bought that one, and it was like the air sucked out of our house. It was like, oh, we finally got... And it was like you fell into a toxic waste.
Luke de Forest, bro. Hey, I gotta disagree with you. I think that's probably my favorite Genesis game, Sonic Spinball.
Shit. Oh, really?
I also have to disagree with you. I like that game.
Sonic Spinball?
Yeah.
Did you guys buy it yourself?
I did.
What
I
age
bought
did
it
you
with. I bought it with when it came out, like the year it came out.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Had on Genesis.
I saved up my allowance and I bought Sonic Spinball on Genesis, and I played that game years and years after I had gotten it. I still have never gotten all 8 Chaos Emeralds. I think I've gotten through 6 levels, but you can't save with Genesis games.
Yeah. And but that was another part of it too. It was like we were already
I've gotten deep into that. I've gotten 6 levels deep into that game before. That's a fun game.
And if I recall correctly, that was even after the regular Sonic games did have a save option. If I recall correctly,
it might.
So even that, we were not really into it.
Oh wait, maybe did it have password saving?
I don't think it had anything.
Yeah, it might not.
So even not only were we not really into it, but it's like, well, we'll play it. And then we got far.
I guess if you didn't know it was a pinball game, you'd be bummed out.
We knew.
I knew.
We knew it wasn't a regular Sonic game, but I don't know if we knew it was just conventionally like pinball. I don't remember, but we were both just quiet. And then we played more. But we played more, and it was like, okay, well, we'll just maybe it'll let us resume from here or something. I don't know, but there was no password or save. So when we turned it on again, it was like, oh, all right. So my question of the week this week is email us podcast@mega64.com. What game did you most regret buying? Like you actually paid the full amount. You didn't get it for $5 or something like that. You paid the full amount and you just went, oh my god, I can't believe it. Do you know one that you got
Final Fantasy 12 or 13? I'm
13.
sorry. Final Fantasy 12 was great.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy 13.
Yeah, I might think that
was a $60-something game that I did not get my money's worth and was extremely disappointed because that was a franchise that had knocked it out of the park every iteration of it for me. Mm-hmm. And that was such a disappointment that it just hit X over and over. Yeah, everything is automatically done.
I was pretty blown away too. Yeah, that might be up
there. That's so fucking disappointing.
Is there one for you?
The first thing that comes to the top of my head I don't want to mention because it was probably a game 5 or 6 years ago that I bought from a company that we have a good relationship with.
Oh
shit.
And I was disappointed. But, yeah, a lot of Final Fantasy games I bought, and I just wasn't into RPGs as a kid. Yeah. So I gave a lot of them a try and was just constantly disappointed before I just realized I shouldn't try to play these games. But recently, actually, this will segue into something else I want to talk about. Mm-hmm. When I bought Diablo 3, I really enjoyed it for the first playthrough, about 10 to 12 hours, and then after that,
that was it.
Complete drop off. Literally just beat the game and then turned it off and never went back to it.
I feel like 10 to 12 hours is money's worth, though. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it's a $60 game, and it's essentially, I think, 5 levels.
Oh, okay.
And I don't quite remember, but they had it set up in a way so that you had to play through the game before you could start doing really cool stuff. I was just really disappointed because it was so expensive. It was $60.
Yeah.
It didn't really make me feel fulfilled. And then on top of that, there were so many issues with the servers and people getting locked out.
I forgot about that. Nothing worked when that game came out.
That was a little disappointing, but
I forgot we made a video about that.
Yeah,
I totally forgot.
I was the devil.
Recently, I started playing a game. It's in beta. It's free to play. It's called Path of Exile. And it is just like Diablo 3. It's basically a Diablo 3 clone. It's top-down action RPG, and you're just clicking, killing enemies, leveling up. I started playing that. That's really cool.
Wow.
I mean, it's just like Diablo 3, but it's free. So
Top down, free, beta.
Path of Exile. It's awesome.
What kind of setting? We medieval?
Yeah,
demons?
it's just like Diablo 3.
Oh, really?
I mean, you're not fighting the devil, but you are in a medieval magical realm.
Fighting monsters and
yeah, you're going
beasts.
into caves and beasts and monsters.
Oh,
And you're
that's
fighting.
cool.
I've been hearing games that are free to play so much more often now.
Yeah.
Is that like a big thing all of a sudden?
I think so.
Yeah, I
Like
think-
Firefly, is it? Is that free to play?
Firefall is free to
Firefall.
play. League
Yeah.
of Legends is free to play. Path of Exile is free to play. Yeah, and they make their money from people who are really big fans of the game.
Yeah.
Really big fans of anything will willingly give their money away. And so smart companies are starting to realize this.
Yeah.
And they're making cool games, and they realize the cooler the game, the more people are going to fall in love with it and want to donate some money. So, yeah, a lot of games are coming out like that.
I like when they do, like, I think Warcraft even, World of Warcraft is doing free to level 60 or something.
Yeah.
So,
That's
Oh,
at least try,
yeah.
it lets you try it out, and if you like it and you want to keep going, then it's, okay, well, now you have to pay, which I think is a great plan.
I'm playing Path of Exile. I'm a duelist. My name is Skull.
Are you the duelist?
I like to play the duelist.
Fuck yeah.
When I play with people online, they get so fucking annoyed because I'll just be playing.
What's up?
Is everything okay?
Yeah, there's just sounds coming from in here.
And I'll just start mumbling into my microphone. If you got a glove, you made the mistake of picking it up. Now you're dead.
You just sing.
Yo, shut the fuck up!
That's
People
cool.
must fucking hate you.
They do. They do. And I
That's
say,
cool.
no, I'm going to keep singing. I'm the duelist.
You are the
I
duelist.
tried playing WoW. I got maybe to level 5 until I was just like, I'm done with this.
I don't think any of us have ever
Skull.
tried like a legitimate World of Warcraft.
I knew
campaign.
that I had a friend, she used to play
She got
World of
lazy.
Warcraft. She would just say Sheep the Mage all the time.
Sheep the Mage.
Sheep the
Does that mean
Mage.
something?
What does that mean?
Hey, all you wowzers out there, you know,
Oh, you wowzers.
you know
all
who
you
Sheep the
wowzers.
Mage is.
Inspector Gadget fans.
We were playing Cards Against Humanity the other night, and there was something that I just assumed was a video game reference I didn't get, and it was all caps, construct more pylons or something like that. And I instantly knew, I was like, this is some fucking video game reference that I don't get because I never played it. I think someone said it might have been StarCraft.
They
Eric?
won, though.
Yeah, I won that round with it, surprisingly, not even knowing how to use it.
Wonton soup.
Was there a game you ever bought that was just like,
Really
why
disappointing.
did I buy this?
Luckily,
Halo 4.
I was in it. No, I love
Halo
it.
3.
Halo 1 through 4.
I was paid to say that. Luckily for me, I had 2 brothers growing up, so they would buy all the games.
Yeah,
and I
yeah.
would just like play little
What-
snippets of them.
Yeah, was there one for them that just like was just
Not that I know of. I think my brothers kind of just play games and then ditch them when they're
Yeah.
done. So I think it's just for that purpose only.
yeah.
I feel like I've just blocked it out, but there has to be a game where I popped in and I was like, this is just
There-
a piece of shit.
I can think of another one for the 360 called Chrome Hounds that I bought like when I got my 360, and that game sucked. It was like a wannabe Mech Warrior kind of
Yeah.
thing, which at the
I
time
forgot
like
about that.
looked cool. And I remember I actually took it online. It had a multiplayer element once, and I was fighting with a bunch of dudes with mechs that designed their mechs and put their logo on the side because you could like make a logo in a like crude kind of Photoshop kind of aspect, and they were all swastikas. That the entire team I was playing against had swastikas all over their mechs.
I
So it was
saw
like-
that lady at that restaurant the other night with the patch.